Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you to my replay viewers. Thank you for sharing my broadcast. Good morning. Now you can see, before we had a blank screen, I'm not sure why. But I wanted to tell you good morning and a couple of things. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. My hand got cold because I was trying to, it's cold over here. It's about 30 degrees. Good morning. Morning, Dr. Evis. How are you? We're in New Jersey at Lake Parsippany. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming. And thank you to my replay viewers. There's the kids' bus. Hey, bus. I think that's my kids' bus. All the way across the lake. I bet you it is. So yesterday was my anniversary. And we had a really good time. Hubby and I having dinner. We went to a nice restaurant called The Second Half. And it was really good. And then we watched Alice Through the Looking Glass, which was an awesome movie. Such a good movie. I love that. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. How are you? Thank you for joining. I wanted to tell you guys, I am very excited that I'm going to be on CreatorCon this year, creatorcon.live. So it's creatorcon.live. It's going to be in New Jersey, right near the Statue of Liberty, which I'm very excited. That's in April. And I haven't set the agenda yet, but I'm hoping that I will be able to debut my meditation CD. And if you want to hear a little promo, you can go to my YouTube page. That's youtube.com/Alicia Baza. And you can hear, thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate you. And you can hear my meditation CD. It's really pretty and it's very unique. It's very unique because I work at a cemetery. Good morning. Thank you for the hearts. And I sing with the dead. So you get a very different vibe from my meditation. A meditation that you won't get just anywhere else, because I highly doubt anyone else is singing with the dead. So it's a beautiful compilation. You can see it on my YouTube page, youtube.com/Alicia Baza. It's the first thing you hit up on my channel. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. So I went into a different mausoleum yesterday. It's day before yesterday to record. And I usually go in the evening because that's when the mausoleums are locked, but I have access to them at night. So thank you. I'm glad you like it. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, the lake is not quite frozen, but I am just too wimpy. I should be grounding, but I'm not. I wish I had those moccasins that people sometimes buy, so I don't have to actually step on the ground. It is really cold, and you can hear I'm sniffling, so... But it's really pretty, and I haven't seen the sun in a little while. And the moon should be out. Let's see if we could find the moon. I don't see the moon. It was a beautiful moon last night, a wolf moon. And they said it was Venus conjuncting Uranus, something like that. But yeah, it's a man-made freshwater lake. Got a lot of fowl here, but there's none to be found right this minute. They must have gone south for the winter. But usually we have swan here. Oh, there's some over that way. Let me see if I can zoom in without falling in the lake. There's some over, let's see, there. Yes, it's a man-made lake. They dug it up. They made a lake here. It's called Lake Parsippany. It's in New Jersey. And yes, New Jersey is beautiful. And okay, sorry, that was a call. Sorry about that. That was my my work best friend forever, Paula. Paula G. She's from Brooklyn. I love her. So anyway, she's really awesome. Thanks for the hearts, guys. So I started singing in the Chapel of Love and Remembrance at work, and it was just so good. It was really, really pretty, and I'm going to be able to mix some really nice meditation hymns for you. It's going to be beautiful. I tried playing it for you while we were doing the broadcast, but something happened, and when I came back to Periscope, good morning. When I came back to Periscope, it was a blank screen, like literally black. So I was like, I guess that's not going to work. It's really, really pretty. And none of them are coming to mind right now. Oh, you pickles. The weather's not warm. That's why I'm sniffling. It's about 35 maybe. It's not bad when you're moving, but as I'm standing still, my fingers are getting really cold. I'm going to put them in my coat. I have a down coat, so I'm okay body-wise, but finger-wise, I'm starting to freeze. So I also sang in Hawaiian, and one of the phrases for thank you is mahalo. So, hello from Italy. I'm half Italian. I am quarter Calabrese and a quarter Sicilian. So, and then the other half is Ecuadorian. So I'm very, very interesting. That's why I look different. But anyway, so one of them was, one of the phrases, if you ever heard of Ho'oponopono, which is a 4-phrase, it's like a Hawaiian therapy kind of, and the 4 phrases are I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. So in Hawaiian, thank you is mahalo, and I'm trying to remember what I love you is. It's like aloha a oe a, something like that. Aloha a a, yeah. It's aloha hawiae. That's I love you. Aloha hawiae. I think that's what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wish Air Bro was on. He would tell me. That's who I have to contact is Air Bro. Yes, I'm in North Jersey. So I was singing the 4 Ho'oponopono phrases. The only problem is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, is 1. So it's only 3 phrases. So, but mahalo is thank you. So it's mahalo, aloha awiawe, and then the other one's long and I can't remember it. But it was like, the I love you is like, aloha awiae, mahalo, aloha awiae, mahalo. And those are 2 beautiful phrases of gratitude, so they're always great to sing. Where are the fishing poles? I don't know, but there's some fishing line over here. Look. I'm looking at it. Where is it? There it is. There's a fishing line. There's some fishing line here. I don't know. It's cold. It's freezing cold. So nobody's fishing right now. And the lake is not fully frozen. You can see 60 here all night. Outside of Atlantic City. Yeah, well, it got cold. It got really cold. It was warm because you can see the lake is kind of not frozen. See on the edge there, it's like water and then a little bitty bit of ice, and not to withstand. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that, pretty. Nice country. Thank you. It is a nice country. The United States is a nice country. But I'm standing here. Let's see. Slept with the windows open. Wow, nice. Not me. I slept with. I slept with the curtain pulled open a little bit. It is crazy in January. It truly, truly is. Last night was the full moon. It was the wolf moon. And it was supposed to be the most romantic day of the entire year. Was it romantic for you guys? It was pretty romantic for me. I went out to dinner with my husband to celebrate our 26th wedding anniversary. Yeah, it was supposed to be the most romantic because I think it was like Venus was conjunct with Uranus and Jupiter, and I think right now all the planets are direct. So that's like there's like a website. It's like alldirectplanets.com or something. Look it up. It's like all direct planets. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yesterday was my 26th wedding anniversary. My husband and I have 7 kids. Thank you. And so we went out to dinner. And I stayed home from work, which was really a joy. I love staying home from work. You know, it's funny. You never know what you are missing until you don't have it anymore. And I was always home raising my kids. And when my oldest became 9, I thought, okay, time to go back to the workforce because, you know, I have my kids that come home that are 14 and 11 and 9 and my 17-year-old. So they're old enough to kind of, you know, take care of themselves a little. So they're only home for a couple hours before husband comes home. And then my 23-year-old's in and out of the house. And my 20-year-old comes back. 26 beautiful years at 7. Nice job, God-fearing kids. Thank you. I think most of them are. I think one of them's not so much. You can't have it all, right? You know, it's very interesting because sometimes I see other people with 1 kid or 2 kids that are like perfect children. And you know who I'm talking about. And I look at mine and I'm like, okay, well, I have 7 shots at doing stuff with kids, so I'm all right. So, for instance, like, I've never really had a kid who wanted to go on college tours. None of them up to this point. I have 4 that are eligible, and one of them's like, nah, I don't want to go away to college. And I'm like, okay, so we're going on 1 today. I'll be broadcasting later. I'm going to be at the Joe Kuber School of Art with my daughter, and I'm sure I'll be putting that online. And, oh, look at that. Chemtrail, or from the plane. Very interesting. So I'll be going there. I'll be posting from that. One will also come back to normalcy. Yes. I think one of them should become famous. I just don't know which one. Which one? There's so many. We have we don't have high academics in our house, and we're smart, but my kids are super musical talent. So, you know, my husband and I share that musical ability. So my kids have gotten that. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Have gotten that ability to write songs, and I have a lyricist and a songwriter and drummer and a guitarist and one that plays a whole bunch of different stuff and has written music and has demos. Going to be playing at a location near our house soon on the 21st at Hoover's. Justin will playing. He is known as Son of Dan. That's his band name, I guess. He's a soloist. So but here comes the sun. Yay! It's been a while. The sun is very elusive these days, so it's nice to be able to come. And thank you for sharing the sunrise with me this morning. Solo. Yeah, he's a solo. His solo act, there you go, is called Son of Dan. His name is Justin Baza. He's very talented. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning to watch the sunrise in Parsippany, New Jersey at Lake Parsippany. I'll give you a little panorama. So I will be speaking at CreatorCon.live. I know I'll be speaking about my meditation, and I am hoping that I'll be able to do a meditation at the conference with my music. I'm really excited about that. There are a lot of different conferences going on. People do a lot of different women's conferences all over the country. And so it is my heart's desire to go and tour and do meditations for them. What time do you normally get up? 5. 5 a.m. I got to get the kids out to the bus, so I get up at 5. And I'm usually not here at this lake, but when my kids are late, and I have to drop the kids off at my mom's house, because that's a later bus stop, then I come here to see if the sun rises, and it's looking beautiful this morning. So, yeah, it's really pretty. It's a beautiful, beautiful shot. Definitely take a screenshot on that one. That's real pretty. So, and you're in Atlantic City? Well, I'm in northern Jersey, like about a half an hour from the city. The city. It's so funny when you go and travel out of New Jersey and you say the city. They're like, what city? Thank you. It is really a pretty sunrise. But we call New York City the city. So to all you people out there who are not from Jersey and don't go down the shore, this is what we call the beach. The city is New York City. Unless you're from South Jersey, then the city could be Philadelphia. So Depends on where you're from. It's very funny, this Jersey thing. But I was born and raised in New Jersey, and I love New Jersey. Don't foresee moving out of New Jersey, except to maybe have a snowbird home in either Naples, definitely West Coast. The reflection is clearly visible in the lake. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And we're so lucky to have it because it's just so dreary lately. I don't know how it's been where you are, but oof, it's been really dreary. Now, I've been told by friends of mine from my group on Facebook, Quantum Light and Physics, that when you look into the sun, when it rises before 10 a.m., good morning, it's supposed to reset your circadian rhythms and allow the melatonin that helped you to go to sleep to be put to rest so that you can wake up a little bit more. And so that's something that's a guideline for everybody in that community. I guess you can call it biohacking. To look into the sun in the morning before 10 a.m. for at least 5 seconds. I know generally during the day after 10 you shouldn't, but there are some health benefits to looking into the sun in the morning when it rises, which we just did. All right, guys, I am getting freezing cold. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I will see you on the flip side, but keep your ear to the ground because I am going to, thank you for scoping this beautiful scene. You're welcome. I am going to be posting from Joe Kubert School of Art with Rachel this morning as we go on our tour. I'll probably do a little Facebook Live and a little Periscope. So definitely check out my YouTube page, youtube.com/Alicia Baza, and check out my new meditation song, my promo from my CD. Thanks. Bye. Come on. Thank you, you too. I'm trying to say goodbye, but it's not letting me.